The world is here, you are here, and that is the most important thing. Yes, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thunder City Derby Sirens versus the world. TCDS would like to thank our sponsors, including Sterling Team, Avito Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Houston Clinic Ortho, Beery Roofing, and Stevenson and Blinn CPA. I'd also like to take a moment and thank our referees for the game today, Spiky Wales, Doc Holliday, Minister Ish, Tricky Ricky, Sympathus, Gorificus, Lucifer, Lockjess Monster, Princess, I think I saw also, and a huge thank you to all of our NSOs, volunteers, and of course the fans, you. And now I know you can hear me because I heard that. And now please rise to the national anthem if you choose, because Caitlin is back to sing for us. I'll trade you. Thank you, Caitlin. Yes. And also, and before I forget, I want to mention this because they're all dressed in their uniforms in yellow. The DeLand Shuffleboard Club, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Glad to support local sports and happenings here in DeLand. Turn the music back up, and as long as we don't blast things, we will carry on with intros. Good intro music if I ever heard it. All right. Thunder City Derby Sirens versus the world. The world meaning we sent out a call, skaters, who wants to challenge the Thunder City Derby Sirens? So a lot of these names and numbers and skating skills will be familiar to you. You may have seen these people. In Derby numerical order, 1017 Gypsy Rough Lee, 13 Cyanide, 15 Bambina, 219 Mic Drop, 241 Jalapeno Business, 243 Radical Soul, 26 Hot Flash, 27 Her Majesty, 357 Felony Fat Bottom, 386 Pumpkin Drublick, 41 Araconda, 666 Ivana Pachanga, 6824 Brickaholic, 886 Joan Threat, and number 9 Poison Control. And I tell you, that world team is probably the best Florida roller derby team minus the Thunder once than I think you could put together. So here they are, the world. And in black, a little closer to home, your Thunder City Derby Sirens. Including -4, Kindness Kills. And -8, Bad Blood. 11-11, Fatal Valentine. 138, Pony Express. 143, Ginger Dread. 16, Brawler. 25, Marge Madness. Number 3, Scar La Bruja. 316, Vampira. 330, Buckeye Brawler. 5150, Tracy. 525, Effie Bomber. 626, Boo Boo Boucher. 711, Vicious Vexalicious. 789, Mazel Tov Cocktail. 828, welcome back, Sharknado. 8675, Killdozer. 961, Kitty Claus. And 99, Thrashley. They are your Thunder City Derby Sirens. Who? What? Dozer's last game. Ah! This was including Sweet and Salty, Dr. Smug, Steve, California Reaper, Gwen, Wheezy Does It, Jade, Liberty Health, Sandra, Killethug, Galactic Thriller, Spiky, Doc Holiday, Trick Me. We mentioned the referees, but talking about all the officials, takes a lot to run a roller derby game other than skate in it, so glad they're all here. Literally could not do it without them. Dollar shoutouts are available, and you're able to buy them at the merch table. Dollar shoutouts. I will say anything as long as I can read your handwriting. All game proceeds today we donated to Glorious Hands Foundation. And are we doing a derby demonstration? I have a feeling we are. As much as I try to strike that from the record, we are doing it. So Derby 101. First up, we will do a demonstration jam. So skaters, keep that in mind. They get the 5-second warning, then the whistle blows. And the jammers with the swords in the helmets, first time through the pack, battling to become lead jammer. As we noticed, Ghost Blocker is also here, but as we noticed, Thunder City lead. After that, you score 1 point on each opposing blocker you pass. Offense and defense happening at the same time in the pack, though it doesn't look like it right now. And the lead jammer can place hands on hips repeatedly to stop the opposing jammer from scoring, but is kind of dawdling a little bit. Actually, Brickaholic was called out of bounds, so yeah, there we go. That's better. Change it up a little bit, just like that. We'll explain as we go because there's a lot more to it, but generally, that's how it works. Stick with it. Brickaholic 6824 for the world. 330 Buckeye Brawler for Thunder City in black. Again, battling to become lead jammer. After that is when you score, yes, just like that. Thunder City with lead. That means you can control the jam, can stop the jam. Hard, well, it affected a bunch of people is what I'm trying to say. Careful not to cut track. That's why they skate backwards, because they're trying not to cut in front of someone who sent them out of bounds. Punk and Drublick then counterblocked. by Effie Bomber. How many points were scored? Looks like three. 3 fingers in the air. Usually when they see me, they hold up one. But yes, 3 fingers. 3 points scored for Thunder City. 30 seconds between jams. We line up again. 4 blockers and 1 jammer per team. Playing 2 30-minute halves. -4 kindness kills. 219 mic drop. Mic drop pushing into the pack, but dealing with Killdozer. And jammers are also free to engage each other anywhere on the track. More Killdozer in the back on mic drop. Pass to the rest of the team. And I would lead, but again, no matter what order you break out of the pack, you're still eligible to score. Spins through and calls it off. Now, did we shut out? Aha, 4-2. So jam not over until that 4th whistle blast. And with that, Thunder City Derby Sirens with 5, the World with 4. Thunder City on the left side of the scoreboard, the World on the right. 28 minutes in the first period. We played 2 30-minute halves. Penalty box is clear. (138) Pony Express against Joan Threat. 886 for the World in white. Strictly defensive formation at the moment, but not always that way. No pack called. Everything's got to be in the proper formation. Lead jam Thunder City, so back and forth on those calls. And we all see what's happening there. Thrashley counter-blocking against 666 Ivana Pachenga. Trying to create an opening, but also distracting the other blockers. Calling off the jam. How many this time? Again, both jammers score, just like they did last time. 4 for Thunder City. Joan Threat passing 3 sets of hips. So net 1 for your Sirens. 9-7 now, 2-point game. 26-47 in the first. Chasey, Mazel Tov cocktail among the, yeah, I was going to say, and all the others, all your favorites out there tonight, Scar and Sharknado for Thunder City. And lead jam again for the Sirens. That is 961 Kitty Claus against Burkaholic, who we saw in the first jam, 6824. Kitty Claus 4 points. Again, passing each of those blockers. And if anyone was in the penalty box from the opposing team, they would have been scored upon also. But so far, a pretty clean game. Hate to say that too early. But anyway. No points. And acoustically, if anything needs to be adjusted, audience, everything is kind of canted and geared toward you. We can't hear it as well over here, so if anything is wrong, get with one of the staff. They'll come and tell me, and we'll make the adjustment. But till then, Buckeye Brawler, yeah, 4 points were scored by Kitty Claus. That's what I thought I saw. 13. And in addition to that, lead jam for Buckeye Brawler. Poison control sent to the penalty box. And will be scored upon. And is scored upon, and scoring trip complete. Placing hands on hips repeatedly is Buckeye Brawler to shut out the opposing jammer. And key word there, shut them out. That has only happened once today. 4 points, another 4, 17-7. Mic drop forcing that call off. Yes, and referees also doing illegal things to each other over there. It's kind of dark over here, I'll give them that. Pony Express versus Joan Threat. Seen both of these before? Joan Threat scoring 3 of the 7 points. And Pony Express scoring 4 of the 17 so far. Lead jam again for Thunder City. 5 out of 6 on lead jam calls, and 4 in a row, in fact, for your Sirens. The jammer can pass the star to the pivot with the stripe of their helmet, but that did not happen this time. They can also stash the star to try to fake their way through the pack, because Jones Red equally adept at blocking its jamming. They advised to call off the jam before the opposition could score. Then again, we didn't score either. 17-7 score holds. 21-7 rather for you. We did score, but not that second trip. That's what I meant. Maximum of 4 points per scoring trip. -4 kindness kills set to begin jam number 7. Again, 6824 Brickaholic. The world coming from various teams in Florida roller derby, as you no doubt noticed. I did say a lot of these skaters might be familiar to you. Valkyries, Misfits, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. Track cut called on Her Majesty. Pan U, another one I saw from the Panhandle. 3 points for the world for Brickaholic. Speaking of Pan U, 10 total. 21 now for Thunder City. That was the first scoreless jam for the Sirens. 22-25 to go in the first. Played 2 30-minute halves again, so just getting started. Mike Check wants to build on that momentum against Kitty Claus, 9-6-1 for Thunder City. And lead jam for the world. Might have noticed something after the first 6 jams. Now kind of building momentum, shall we say. But we'll see. Mike blocked out and back by Chasey and Scar. And now joined by Sharknado. And 789 Molotov Cocktail through that cocktail, if you would, scoring 4 points. And Thunder City also on the board. Scored 6 there. (27-14) in favor of the Thunder City Derby Sirens. 21-13 to go in the first. Entering jam number 9. 5-1-5. 138 Pony Express back out. And lead. (10-17) Gypsy Rough lead the opposition. Defense in the straightaway. More defense than offense, dare I say. And with that and the jammer approaching, forcing the call off. 3 points, unanswered. 30-14. Haven't had a double-digit jam yet. High-scoring jam, 6 points by the Kitty Claus. So that was 4 on one trip and 2 on the next, I believe. And if you got the moves, now's the chance because we're in a timeout. Time to check out the Thunderwear merch on sale. Be sure to check out our merch table just off of turn 1. Credit cards accepted, so no excuse. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing and would like to get involved with roller derby by skating or volunteering, speak to someone before you leave today. We'd love to have you go on the Thunder City Derby Sirens. Next game, Saturday, June 14th, right here at the YMCA. Again, Saturday, June 14th. So mark the calendar. And if you're joining us online, of course, we want to see you here in person. If you think it's fun watching on the screen. It's twice as fun being here in person. And the officials block the camera. That's okay. We understand you have a job to do also. And your friends and family might be watching too. 2011 to go in the first. So about a tenth of a sixth. Hello. A sixth of the way through the game. I went to art school, not math school. No STEM for me. That said, I'm trying to keep track of the jammer stats, and I'll tell you at halftime if there's anything fascinating to point out. But again, other than that 6-point jam, 4 points, high scoring. Then we've had some threes and a couple twos. Passing the hips of the blocker is what counts. Jam number 10. Rickaholic and Buckeye Brawler, I think, wanted to engage or not, but ultimately did not. Try cut. Cannot come back and have the skaters send you out of bounds or otherwise better your position. And there is a rope in those red lines. That way the skaters can tell as they go in and out of bounds, usually. Two penalties? I'll find out from Tricky Ricky about that because, yeah, that's going to affect the world for a little longer than they would have hoped. 2 points scored by Buckeye there. Track cut and what else?
It was an illegal exit for not leaving the track 90 degrees.
Oh, yeah, you got to leave the track at like a 90-degree angle. So bettering position on the leaving the track also. Illegal exit, apparently. Don't see that every day. Mic drop has lead. And is scoring and spinning. Vicious Mexalicious is spinning too. There we go, Ron offense. And points being matched by Kindness Hills. Minute 27 to go in the jam. This can go 2 minutes if we'd like. That's up to the lead jammer or officials should there be an injury or a flood or anything like that. Jammers free to engage each other anywhere on the track. We don't often see it these days, but when we do, I like it. But everyone recovers and picks up where they leave off. How about that? It used to be they just kind of knocked the crap out of one and the other one would kind of roll out of bounds too and be like, what'd you do that for? And there they go again. Oh, drew a penalty. Okay, well, and then that happens sometimes. And since I missed the penalty, Spikey will tell me what it was. Or not, because again, I said on the track they can't really hear us as much. Cut. That was a track cut. Thank you. That was a cut. I didn't see it. But I had a feeling it was. I just didn't want to be wrong any more than usual. Mic drop at 20 points. Holy moly. We did say there's such thing as a double-digit jam, and there's a such thing as doing it 5 times. And mic drop with the double turkey, if you will. And Kindness Skills with a single. 24-12, net 12 for the world, and mic drop. And with that, a 6-point game. Wow. And penalty box is clear. Watch this. Jam number 12. Thrashley set the block. And it is Zone Threat 3 with lead. 4 out of the last 6 lead jam calls for the world. Chasey. No, where was Chasey? No, that was a Chasey-like block. I'm sorry, that was bad blood. You hear a skater go on the ground and you assume it's Chasey. No, other blockers can can block with such force. Apologies. We'll get the scoreboard updated momentarily and see if anything happened in that jam. Well, we know what happened in that jam at the end, but I mean before that. 961 Kitty Claus against Prickaholic. Chasey is out there, by the way. Nothing there. Lead jam. Two points in that last jam for Joan Threat, by the way. 40 now. Trickaholic blocked out by Sharknado. Kitty Claus held up by Her Majesty and them. Felony Fat Bottom and Bambina now joining Her Majesty. Funk and Drublick with some advice and bridging to keep everyone legal. Blocking out of bounds, unfortunately. Chasey has the star. And with that, the world being advised to call off the jam and did so. 4 points and one more. 5. (45-44). The world has the lead by 1 point. 14 minutes to go in the first. Some gesturing. Friendly gesturing. Eric Honda jamming for the first time today. And it is lead for Thunder City. First one in a little bit. Buckeye Brawler, who is one of the graduates of junior roller derby, skating this game longer than what you might think. Effie Bomber, last line of defense the first time around, and then all the blockers are ready the second time around. But the jam is called. 8 points total for Buckeye. 52-45, lead change. And do what you will when there's a lead change, but just pointing it out. 12:40 to go. Gypsy Rough Lee against Pony Express. Boo Boo Boucher and Grassley among the defense, along with Fatal Valentine. Lead jam for Gypsy. Ivana Pachanga sent to the penalty box. And jam called before the opposition could approach. Textbook 4-point jam there, making it a 3-point game. Entering jam number 16 with 11:50 to go in the first. Following this timeout by the white team. We have a 50-50 raffle. Be sure to wave down Venus Thigh Trap for details on that, and more importantly, to hand Venus your dollar and get a ticket in return. Also, dollar shout-outs and dollar shout-outs, for that matter, at the merch table. If you want to hear me pronounce something that you write down, make sure I can read it. Dollar shout-outs available at the merch table. Shout out again to this year's sponsors, including Sterling Team, Avito Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Houston Clinic Ortho, Berry Roofing, and Stevenson and Blinn CPA. If you'd like to become a sponsor, send us a message or talk with one of our sirens. But wait for the next stoppage of play to do that. Jam number 16 coming up. 11:49 to go in the first period. Kindness kills. And Brickaholic. Lucifer warning everyone to watch the line. You can start illegally as long as you're on the track, but then you have to yield if you do. So not a penalty unless you're totally insubordinate. Wow. And hard-fought initial pass. Thunder City's got it. And a three-point lead on top of that, so looking to build on something here as the game has tightened up in the last 5 jams or so. Direction of gameplay called. Everything's got to be in the proper skating direction, which roller skating people know is counterclockwise. And 2 points to show for it. 2 points. 54 now to 49. Last 4 jams, 9 for the world, 10 for the Sirens. Last 5 jams, 11, 10 for the world. Kitty Claus versus Mike Check, running start, lead jam. And blockers are ready. But 4 points scored by Mike Check. 1 point game. .54-53, 9:48 to go in the first. Pony Express ready against Joan Threat. Going for MVP jammer, I think. Seeing these jammers a lot and doing well. You say that again. Hot flash with the defense. Now passing to Gypsy roughly. And lead jam Sirens. How many? 3-0. 3 for the world, and with that, the world regains the lead by 2. .845 to go in the first. Brickaholic wants to build on that, and Buckeye Brawler wants to surpass that. What? Everyone in place, in time, including Vampire Run. Lead jam Sirens. 3 out of the last 4 jams lead. And points. Lead change. Forearm call on Her Majesty. Puck and Drubble was ready in the foreground, foremost-ish area, along with the sirens, but nothing more in that jam. One more, rather. 5 total. 59-56. Ginger Dread, Marge Madness. Killdozer. And Vicious Mexalicious. But it is lead jam for Mic Drop. Kindness kills the throat. And did not score. That was close. And sometimes they draw it out just to do that. 1 point game, Sirens leading after that 2-point jam for Mic Drop. Did I say Mic check before? That's somebody else. Mic Drop. Zone threat dealing with Thrashley and them. Namely Bad Blood. And lead for Zone threat. 2 in a row now for the world. So same as last time, Pudding Express approached, but jam called just in time. 1 point for the world. High score. It's like the first 24 and a half minutes. No, I'm not going to say that. It's been exciting. It has happened, and these skaters have learned a lot about each other, and it's like a whole new game altogether. It's like a whole new game. Freakaholic, Kitty Claus. And lead jam for the world, 3 in a row. And that does not happen yet this game for the world team. Chasey trying to draw a cut, but did not get it. But Brickaholic was, after scoring 3 points, called on a back block, so this will be a power jam, a rare power jam today for Thunder City. Thunder City wanted a penalty, got a different one than, anyway. Same outcome, Buckeye lead. 4:05 to go in the first, as everyone's attention goes to one jammer, being Buckeye Brawler. Tag is there, and there it was, and there it went, and there it happened. Thunder City regains the lead. Direction call on a world skater. And forearm also. So direction and forearm, 2 blockers in the penalty box. They will be scored upon momentarily. Yeah. Jamer's sent out of bounds, got to reset. And that was poison control with that defense you saw. One of the veterans on the world. 12 points so far for Buckeye. 33 seconds remain. And despite that attempt, another 4. 16 points. Eric Honda with the star now. 20 seconds remaining. This is the high-scoring jam for Thunder City, by the way. And with that, wait for it to be official. 20 points for Buckeye Brawler. Thunder City Derby Sirens 79, World 62. That's how quickly it can happen. And another 30 minutes of Derby following the remaining 2 minutes of this one. Official timeout. Pony Express will meet Joan Thread after this timeout. And if you've got moves like Radical Soul and Ivana Pachenka and Hot Flash and Gypsy Rough Lead, then do it. No time for a dance-off. Minute 55 to go in the first, but this jam can last 2 full minutes or until the lead jammer calls it off. We'll see. Kato Valentine among the defense, along with Grassley and Mad Blood. And I missed who was left. But nonetheless, one fewer blocker to deal with. Yes, Bad Blood. Yeah, part of why I missed that was Bad Blood had the star and 4-4. Let's see, yeah, 4-4, 83-66, so nothing settled there. Time for one more jam. Speaking of 4, -4, Kindness Kills against Mike Drop, 219. 25th jam. A fast-paced period as far as number of jams and number of times things have been called off. And lead jam for Mike Drop. Again, this jam can last 2 minutes if the lead jam would like it to. Kind of still takes the inside, carries on, stayed inbounds, lifted that foot, passing poison control on the inside. So good track awareness, not at all surprised by that. Mike Drop, 8, Kindness Kills 4 so far. 1:05 to go. Period has expired, so that's up to the lead jammer. Tony says, I'm not blocking because my hands are behind my back. Well, I think wanted to do something in the apex, but Killdozer was there. And that'll do it for the first half. Check out the merch, concessions, restrooms, whatever you need, but be back in 15 minutes for more of Thunder City versus Sirens action. Get in on the 50-50 raffle, find Venus Minecraft, and do that. Also, $1 shout out to the merch table, and all game proceeds, we thank you. And thank you for Glorious Hands Foundation will receive the bound proceeds. Next game, while you have your phone out, mark the calendar, Saturday, June 14th, right here, at the DeLand YMCA, Saturday. Yeah, cyanide.
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 CHY.
But that's what they're going for, cyanide. Yeah, like, that kind of combination with real name. Yeah, cyanide.
Okay, then there's another one that's 241 is the elevator business.
Yep.
Thank you.
say it's been a while since I've worn this jacket, but I noticed something was in my pocket, and the Thunder City Derby Sirens prom night party, December 13th of 2024. So, yeah. When we last left you, Thunder City leading 91-78. High-scoring jammer for Thunder City overall. 330 Buckeye Brawler unofficially with 42 points of the 91. -4 Kindness Hills with 24. 138 Pony Express with 15. And 961 Kitty Claus with 10. For the world, high-scoring jammer overall for the day, 219 Mike Drop with 50 points of the 78. 13 by 886 Joan Threat, 11 by 6824 Brookaholic, and 4 by 1017 Gypsy Roughly. And that sign means the second half has begun with Brookaholic and Buckeye Brawler. And Will Jammer unfortunately for them, called on a penalty. And Power Jam, Lead Jam, just as important for Thunder City and Buckeye Brawler. So 30 seconds to do as much as they can. Time begins when the skater sits down, and when they stand, that means they have fewer than 10 seconds to serve. It's happened so few times today that I haven't had a chance to mention that. Felony Pat Bonham cannot face the jammer, but can do everything possible up to that point. Tricontinental World Blocker. Her Majesty and Bambina left, but scored upon, so 8 points. (99-78), 28:45 to go. Kindness Kills. I was about to say power start. No, the penalty time expired. That is just Mic Drop making an approach. Poison control among the defenders along with Cyanide, but it is Lead Jam for Thunder City, 2 in a row. 8675. Killdozer with defense in the back, along with Vicious Mexalicious. And meanwhile, a power jam for the world. Time does not begin until the skater sits down, and I think they switch positions at halftime. But sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. This is how. And switching position. Now the question there, did March Madness go down or out of bounds? And apparently he did. So no cut there. As Kindness Kills returns, Jammer picks up where they leave off when they do so. Points for everybody this game. It's official when it's on the board. But don't take my word for it. Kindness Kills with 8. Mic Drop with 16. 16 seconds remain. No real incentive to let up. Yeah. This has worked so far. Keep it going. 20 to 12. So it's going to be 20 to 14. Net 6 for the World. 98 now to Thunder City's 113. Yeah, 20 to 14 on that one. As Joan Threat comes out against Pony Express. Penalty box is clear, so nobody will be scored upon with impunity this time. Pile up on the inside. And taking advantage of that, Joan Threat will lead. But Chambers race, and blockers will try to work their way in or out of position. That's what I wanted to do. 0-0 on that one, which is understandable. 961 Kitty Claus against Brickaholic. And Eric Honda's position notwithstanding, careful not to cut track. Minute 15 remaining. A blocker's jam. And lead took 55 seconds, as we said, a blocker's jam. Kitty Claus now with control. Her Majesty up front. And also would have helped Eric Honda, who had received the star, but 4 points there, 117 and 98. Mic drop passes Chasey and Vicious and Effie Bomber for lead. But then that happened. And then that happened. That also can happen in close quarters. That's one of those dangers. Buckeye Brawler first on the board. Sinai pushing the rest of the attack in. That's a double attack in play. Also joined by Jalapeno Business and Poison Control for the World. And took a little more time there. Another 4 points, though. 48 seconds remain. 12 total. Jalapeno Business blocked out by Brawler, and yeah, blockers can do that to each other, too. Poison Control wanted to draw someone back also, but that, jam's over. 14 points for Buckeye Brawler, 131-98. If we had reset the score at halftime, this would be 40-20 in favor of the Sirens. Radical Soul kind of low-key running offense there. And with that, lead jam for Gypsy Rough lead. Jam called before the opposing jammer. Official timeout. Official timeout. Time to check out the merch if you didn't already. Where were you? Credit cards accepted. Also, dollar shout outs at the merch table, and be sure to wave down Venus Thigh Trap. Venus! Oh, Venus to participate in the 50-50 raffle. MVP awards and fan favorite awards to be given out after the game also, so don't leave too quickly. In fact, don't leave at all until we tell you, because this game could still go in any direction as long as it's counterclockwise. Brickaholic and Kindness Kills. Score holds 131-98. Nothing settled in the last one. Araconda with the star. The pivot can never become lead jammer, so that means Kindness Hills with lead, but that is one way to short circuit the initial trip through the pack and get on the board. I think Killdozer wanted a track cut. Did get it. 3-2, net 1 for Araconda. .133 plays 101, 2016 to go. Kitty Claus and Mike Drop. Everyone wants to be out of position today, don't they? I'm hearing the warnings over here that you can't hear. Kitty Claus with lead. Can't really tell by what's happening here. Whoa, oh. Don't want to cut that jammer who almost went out of bounds, and then it wouldn't have been a cut. Well, Kitty Claus knows that, but still didn't want to. It's still a cut if you cut in front of the skater who sent you out of bounds, as long as they didn't go out. But okay, that is an incentive to stop things and reset. .133, 101, 19:08 to go. Zone threat on the outside with lead. And on the inside, a lot of stuff. Including Pony Express called on the dreaded legal contact. A lot can happen in close quarters. We've seen it already. Zone threat scores, and in the midst of that power jam, could do it again. More of a mixed pack now, and zone through another 4. All good as Hot Flash and Bad Blood meet up. They're actually last line, but zone threat through again, and that is 12 points for the world unanswered. 20-point game. And remember, we've seen as many as 20 points in a jam for either side, and actually as many as 24 points, as Mike Drop scored 24 points in a single jam about a fourth of the way through the game. So with that in mind, still anything can happen. But 12 there. Buckeye Brawler and Brick Pollock. Five on five. Defense cranking it up to 11. Bambino running offense. And leads Jam Thunder City. Start pass to Eric Condon. Bambino sliding Buckeye out, and that would force the call off. 3 points. 136-113 with 16:12 to go. Ginger Dread, Marge Madness, Vicious Mexalicious. The three blockers, pack advantage for the world. Points of control among them. Lead Jam Kindness Kills. If you're ever in doubt, the Jam refs have contrasting bandanas on their wrists so you can tell who's following who. 0-0. About the best possible outcome, short of drawing a penalty there. 15-18 to go, reset. 30 seconds off the clock per Jam, so that as a team builds a lead towards the end might favor them. Radical Soul running defense, but also had engaged Thunder City about to do offense as well. And with that, lead Jam Gypsy. However, a back block will make it a power jam for the Sirens. Pudding Express still needs to breach the pack. Actually, no. Actually, Bad Blood would need to breach the pack before scoring as the star's been passed. So next to be the scoring trip, 57 seconds remain. There's no lead jammer. Lead jammer was called out, so this means it will go the full 2-minute time limit. So threat to pivot. There's a fatal foul sign running offense, and Ivana Pachenga with the positioning that counts, sending the jammer out and back until being warned out of play. 27 seconds remain. Another pack warning by Tricky Ricky. Failure to reform. Somebody's got to take the ball for that. And it'll be Thrashley. 50-4. Bad Blood blocked out. 4 seconds remain. And Gypsy roughly will outscore. We'll wait on the final count, but 4 plus 4 makes 8. -8 Bad Blood did complete a scoring trip, so 8-4 net 4 for the world. 121-140. 12:46 to go. Five on five here in Jam 13. as Kitty Claus, neither Kitty Claus nor Brickaholic having the easiest time. I like quality blocking, so I'm okay with that. We've seen it all game. Nobody's just gone around and around and around and around except for Mike drop that time. And then a forearm is called. Power jam, but you still have to break out of the pack before he can score. As the star has been passed from Kitty Claus to Chelsea. And good luck on defense, only 2 blockers. Duncan Drublick and Herb Med. Ah, now joined by Felony. No pack called. Worked their way out of play. Chasey eligible to score, 45 seconds remain. Herb looking for a cut, not going to get it. 4 points for Chasey. Eric Honda jamming for the world. 20 seconds remain. Chasey through, 4. Eric Honda dealing with Kitty Claus and Sharknado and Mazel Tov Cocktail. But scored 4 points by the end, 125. 10 points for Chasey, 150. 25-point game, 10 minutes and change to go. A lot of smiles on the track, too. I like that. Lead jam, Thunder City. Net 6 in that last jam. Would like to gross some more and net just as many. 9:38 to play. Back block. Four for Buckeye. Playing it out, Mike drop scores. And Buckeye through, watching as Mike drop approaches and calls off the jam. Sometimes you give up 1 to get 2, and that's exactly what happened there. 8-4, net 4 for Thunder City. 9 minutes to go. 158, 129 in favor of the home team. Timeout for track, was that? No. Team timeout. I was going to say either track maintenance or team timeout because there was a lot of standing at the line like, hey, hey, hey. Meanwhile, we'll check the track. Had to keep taping it down because of that rope inside. So if you happen to be in the tape business, let's talk. You could sponsor roller derby until the end of time. And what's in it for you? All of our love. We'll mention your name forever and ever. But it has to be the kind of tape that will come up off the floor. It can't be, can't leave it behind. You know, we're just asking for everything. We want it to stay down, but we also want it to come up later. 8:48 to go. And we want it for free because this is an expensive sport. Zone threat. is down but recovers. And it is lead jam up front, Pony Express. Sorry, pass to Gypsy roughly. 4-0 jam as it is called. 162, 129, 8:10 to go. 15 jams jammed. (71-51) this half in favor of Thunder City. Kindness Hills and Brickaholic. The Majesty, Felony, and Bandina, along with Pocket Drublin, defending. Vicious Mexalicious, Killmaker, for Thunder City, along with Gingerbread, and lead for Kindness Hills. 3 in a row, and that hasn't happened in a while. Back definition. And points. A lot is being said on the Thunder City bench. I can't understand, but quite emphatic with that. 4 points were scored. A high block was called, I thought. And yes, 1 blocker each in the penalty box. 4 points, as we said, 166, 129. A 2-jam, 8-point rally by the Sirens, 6:20 to play. 3 blockers per team as we start. Jam number 17 with lead for mic drop. Waiting on that signal. Kitty Claws the opposition. And Sharknado with the defense. Alma Chasey and Spar. Araconda. Gamer engagement. Stay there. Are we gonna, what are we gonna do here? 1:10 to go. 10-4 so far. So Kitty Claw is that, yeah, that can happen. Is that right? I'll double check that. Oh my goodness, no need to double check that. You can watch the footage later. As mic drop carries on, another 4. Let's wait on all the points to roll in. As it is, yeah, okay, 12-9, net 3 for Thunder City on that one, despite mic drop having lead. Again, speaking to the defense, and those of you in the straightaway across from me, you saw it firsthand what that can be. 178, 138, 4:18 to go. Pony Express and Joan Threat. And lead jam Thunder City. Gypsy roughly with the star for the world and jam call. I would too. Another 4 for Thunder City, 182, 138. Last 4 jams, 24-8 in favor of the Sirens. Last 5, 32-12. Last 6, 42-16. And 1 from there. Jammer engagement off the line, and Brickaholic, I thought was going to have the advantage. And did as Buckeye Brawler cut track. And yes, Brickaholic is lead. That cut happened before the lead had been called in error. So Brickaholic with lead controls this jam for the remaining minute 25. And dare I say, some offense being played by Her Majesty. Effie Bomber joining the team up front. As Buckeye returns. And Billy Box is cleared out now. Bellamy. It's just a misdemeanor. No penalty there. But did yield and go back to blocking in the back of the pack. Brickaholic, though, that was a penalty. As Buckeye carries on, and with that, evens the count this jam. 20 seconds remain. Remaining blockers doing their thing. Brawler wanted to draw Her Majesty back, but both went down, apparently. And time expires. What a 2-minute jam. Holy moly. Whoever you're cheering for, let him hear it again for that. Hard-earned 8-7, net one for Thunder City. This will be the final jam coming up, no doubt. Net 2, rather, 8-6. This will be the final jam, so again, whoever you're cheering for, let them hear it. 190, 144, as we have Eric Honda against Kindness Kills. Poison Control, Cyanide, Jalapeno Business. And Mic Drop defending. Back block called, though. So, yes, lead jam for Eric Honda to skate us out. Having to deal with Killdozer, Vicious Mexalicious. Does score. Also, March Madness and Ginger Dread. Minute 14 remains. More whistles. Thunder City down a blocker. Pack warning as Vicious Mexalicious wanted to do more, but that warning had gone out. And jam call. That'll do it. What a finish, though. All right. 8 points for Eric Honda. And again, yeah, let's hear it for everybody. Unofficially, 190, 152 in favor of your Thunder City Derby Sirens. Don't charge the track yet, but do stand up and warm up those legs because we will do victory laps momentarily. All the skaters will come around and slap hands with you. But first, officials will confer. We'll make sure the game is actually over and we don't need to do anything else on the track before all that goes down. Posted final, 152, 190 after that 8-point jam.
MVP records.
Thank you. Here they come, your Thunder City Derby Sirens. Congratulations. And World Team, we could not have done it without you. Thank you for answering the call. Great game. All around. Good to see you all. I know you're not strangers. We're all friends here. Glad you could join us. The final, Thunder City 190, the World at 152. Stand by for MVP awards. Remember to join us at our next game, Saturday, June 14th. Oh, yeah. I know there's photographs. Let's, what do you say do the 50-50? We'll go ahead and draw that. Get out your tickets. Get out your tickets because we are going to prove that it pays to watch roller derby with the Thunder City Derby sign.